after about 45 minutes, his pitch ended, and I said, "I am your chicken man."
The man, the legend, the muscles of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Built like a comic book hero and renowned for his enormous frame, he has been one of Hollywood's most formidable forces for years. Fans, however, have been taking a second look lately. The final boss appears to be smaller, thinner, sharper than that mountain of muscle that dominated a WWE ring the last time we saw it. What is happening here then? What caused The Rock to suddenly lose so much weight? Is it medical condition or something more serious? The truth is much more intriguing because The Rock has finally come out and stated that this startling change is all for his upcoming big-budget film role, which is completely different from anything he has ever done. We need to go back a bit to see how we got here. The Rock was in utterly terrible shape earlier this year. Fans dubbed him the final boss when he made his eagerly anticipated WWE comeback at WrestleMania 40, and he looked exactly like the role. Huge shoulders, intricately carved arms, and that unmistakable intensity that only The Rock possesses. However, a lot of fans were unaware at the time that his body wasn't made for wrestling. He had been preparing for The Smashing Machine, a gritty biopic about real-life UFC and MMA legend Mark Kerr, one of the hardest and most emotional roles of his career. The Rock underwent a complete physical transformation to play Kerr. In order to match Kerr's vicious fighting style and chaotic lifestyle, he added about 30 pounds of pure muscle, shaping himself into a walking tank. Furthermore, this isn't your average Rock blockbuster, which is full of explosions and clever one-liners. It examines addiction, suffering, and the negative aspects of celebrity in a dark, realistic, and ruthlessly human way. One of his most impactful performances to date, according to critics who have seen early cuts. Even the word Oscar is being whispered by some, and for the first time, The Rock is being discussed as a serious actor rather than just an action hero. As The Smashing Machine gets ready for release, The Rock has already set his sights on something completely different. A brand new movie titled Lizard Music. He disclosed that he would be portraying Chicken Man, a whimsical, eccentric 70-something-year-old man, in an interview with Variety at the Toronto Film Festival. Chicken Man indeed, he claims that the film was pitched to him for 45 minutes by director Benny Safdie, who is also the creative force behind The Smashing Machine. The Rock merely declared, "I am your Chicken Man." After Safdie was done, he has already lost the 30 pounds of muscle he gained for Mark Kerr in order to play the role. This time, transformation is more important than size. And for someone whose whole brand revolves around being huge, that's not easy. He even made a joke about eating less chicken because of the role. That is essentially a tragedy for The Rock. Fans are aware that his cheat meals, which include heaps of grilled chicken, sushi trays the size of tables, and mountains of pancakes, are legendary. However, he's making drastic changes and reshaping himself to fit a completely different type of character this time. The difference is noticeable from a visual standpoint. His recent film festival photos show a lean, sophisticated appearance in place of the bulk that was present when he was in the WWE ring in February. Though quieter, lighter, and strangely more self-assured, it's still The Rock. Fans have known for years what to anticipate from a Dwayne Johnson film. Massive muscles, impressive stunts, and a huge box office haul. However, he has recently begun to doubt that formula. He has stated in interviews that he wants to be more than just the action guy. He wants to explore challenging roles that make him feel a little afraid. The Smashing Machine did just that. It stripped him of his celebrity persona and made him appear vulnerable on screen. Lizard Music is now going one step further by enabling him to portray a character who is entirely outside of his physical comfort zone. It's a component of The Rock's larger performance development. People saw The Rock for decades because of his muscles, smile, and brand, but now we have actor Dwayne Johnson, the individual who created the legend. The industry has also taken notice. There is already talk that he might receive serious award consideration for his role in The Smashing Machine that could permanently alter Hollywood's perception of him, turning him from the box office king to a real dramatic powerhouse, and he's been pursuing just that kind of change. The wrestling community is the first to notice any changes made by The Rock. There have been rumors that he is returning to WWE ever since fans noticed his slimmer figure. Will the final boss make a comeback to complete his Roman Reigns story? The answer does not appear to be imminent currently. Headlining Night 1 of WrestleMania 40 and igniting John Cena's unexpected heel turn earlier this year, his final WWE appearance was epic. He's currently working on film prep, developing brands like ZOA Energy and Terramana Tequila, and spending time with his family. There's no mystery surrounding The Rock's startling weight loss. It's a mission, a quest to develop, push himself, and continue demonstrating why he is among the most diligent individuals in the entertainment industry. This next chapter demonstrates his willingness to push boundaries and surprise everyone, whether he is an MMA powerhouse in the Smashing Machine or a quirky old man named Chicken Man in Lizard music. Rock's story is still being written, one amazing transformation at a time, so please like, comment, and subscribe if you admire his perseverance and hard work.